You want to be a princess. You want a man to chase you. They haven't admitted to themselves that they are like actually gay. Okay.
When dudes say, I don't chase. Right. Well, go find yourself a boyfriend then, babe.
Well, men of this generation, let's even have this conversation. The men of nowadays, like, are you guys the girls? Like, are you guys really the girls? Like, are you guys the girls? They want to be chased so bad.
Childish, reckless, bitter, and irrational. These are the women that are left high and dry because men don't want to chase and validate them. They offer nothing but noise and drama to the table. When men don't pursue women, it disrupts the expectation. So the first thing that comes into their tiny little minds is to throw insults and just mock men.
If a man ever brags that they do not chase women, oh, she's falling down. If they brag that they do not chase women, if they brag that they're not going to go out of their way for a woman, you like men. You want to be a princess. You want a man to chase you. They haven't admitted to themselves that they are like actually gay. Okay. Because a guy who like, guys know, like, it's not about chasing women in particular. Like, it's more about pursuing a woman. Okay. If they're like bragging that they do not pursue women, like, you're kind of girly, kind of weird. It's just not a flex, because the girls that are actually of high quality are going to not chase you. They're not going to chase your validation. They're not going to go out of their way to prove to you that they're worth being picked. Okay. Because a lot of the high quality women that you want are going to require you to pursue them. And yes, I am referring to pursuing, not chasing. So if a woman's not showing any signs of interest, of course the guy shouldn't have to chase them, right? But if you're bragging that, oh yeah, like, I just, I'm not going to chase a woman. I'm going to have her come to me. I'm not going to pursue women. I'm going to have her come up to me. She needs to show me that she's worth being with. Like, I'm sorry. In what world? You are not the prize. The woman is the prize, always. And if you think you're the prize, sir, I think you need to be with men. You need to be with men, and you have to acknowledge the fact that you might possibly be gay. And that's okay. Just learn to accept it. Stop complaining, because the girls that you really want are going to require a little bit of effort. Sorry, sir. It's just how it is.
Imagine normalizing this type of nonsense. Once again, women are dodging accountability. Instead of asking why men aren't pursuing or chasing anymore, they take the aggressive direction. They can't swallow the fact that it is their fault that men are done with dating.
There's a lot of discussion on one of my most recent TikTok videos about how Australian men are too afraid to approach women because they are worried about being rejected. And there were a lot of men, grown men, in my comments saying, well, why would I approach a woman if she's just going to reject me? I have a little message to the fellas out there, and I want to make myself loud and clear. You are going to get rejected. It's going to happen sometimes. But the woman should not be the one who has to chase you. As a woman myself, I'm going to speak on behalf of women everywhere that if you're too afraid to get rejected by a girl at a bar, I really am concerned for you, because we're looking for a guy that's gonna kill a spider. We're looking for a guy that if, like an axe murderer were to barge in the middle of the night, like, are you gonna defend your family? We're looking for that. So if you are too afraid of going up to a girl and asking, what she's drinking, what her name is, like what she's wearing, where she lives, where she's from, what she does for work, fellas, it's not looking good. Like, if you really just stand there and want a woman to come up to you, it's kind of giving princess energy. It's kind of giving damsel in distress, come save me. And that's how you want to set things up. That's how you want to set the tone. I don't know, them wanting to be the one that's approached first. Like, should we start buying the flowers on Valentine's Day? Should we start opening car doors? Like, I don't know, they want princess treatment.
Men should take the risk. Men should handle the rejection. Men should initiate everything. But the moment men choose not to, it becomes men are not masculine anymore. They just want the princess energy. Fuck that. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If approaching is so simple and low stakes, then it shouldn't be a problem for women to do it too.
When dudes say, I don't chase. Right. Well, Go find yourself a boyfriend then, babe. You don't chase. Well, what do you mean? That's your job. What do you do then? What do you do? You're not fulfilling your job as a man on this planet, okay? What do you do? Tell me. Please explain. Oh, I don't chase. I also don't have a fucking bed frame. Or any fucking social skills or a fully developed frontal lobe. Because I don't chase. Also, when guys are complaining about gold diggers, but their side table is a cardboard box, and all they can afford to buy you is a piece of chicken, babe, gold diggers go after Ferraris, not a plate of food, okay? Cool.
So much anger built up inside her that she decided to film herself and unload it online instead of actually making a point. It's funny because she's trying so hard to discredit men who have opted out of the game. And everything she said didn't prove that men should chase women. Let's also note that she's saying men must chase and pursue, but is openly mocking men who initiates with her but aren't rich enough.
All the men are little girls. Little girls. They're so butthurt from the smallest things. Like, I got hit up last night at 8:40 at night to come over, eat food, and watch a movie or something. And I said no. First of all, I was busy. Second of all, even if I wasn't busy, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. It's my bedtime. That's just not something that we do. Ladies, take note. He texted me today and said, hey, I just want to let you know I've been thinking about it. I'm all good. I don't want to see you anymore. Good riddance, sir.
Good for him to realize his worth. He doesn't need an old lady with a curfew. He deserves better. End of story.
Well, men of this generation, let's even have this conversation. The men of nowadays, like, are you guys the girls? Like, are you guys really the girls? Like, are you guys the girls? They want to be chased so bad. Like, okay, let's say you want to marry a girl, you want to be with a girl. You've seen this girl, you like her, you love her charisma, you love everything about her. Okay, you like her, you want to be with her, but you want to be the one that should be chased. Sorry for the laugh. It's a frank. You want to be the one that should be chased. You guys don't know that men lead and women follow. Like, this conversation, should we have it? Men lead and women follow. Our job as women, is it job? I'll call it. Our job is just to follow you guys. Whatever you lead, we'll follow. Men are the dominant ones. Men are the providers. According to your Bible, according to the Bible, actually. You know, it's even written there. You want to be chased? We should call you guys women then, because what the fuck? It's crazy.
If your whole argument depends on forcing men into a role and mocking them when they don't, then the role isn't natural. It's just something you're trying to enforce. And if men are the ones trying to enforce gender roles, oh, I'm not even going to finish that sentence.
I would way rather be single than sitting there teaching a man how to be one. I'm not your mum, I'm not your life coach, and I'm not going to beg for basic respect. If I have to explain loyalty, effort, and consistency, you're already not it. Because the right man doesn't need a manual and he doesn't need reminders to show up properly. And I'm definitely not lowering myself just to keep someone who's half there. I would way rather have my peace than a relationship that feels like a responsibility. So no, I'm not asking you to step up. You either are or I'm gone.
Y'all, I don't care who may take this the wrong way, but I have no respect for a DL man at all. It's no reason why you should be hiding behind a woman if you really don't like women. And don't get me wrong, a man can be bisexual, but if you are not making it known to your partner that you are bisexual, you is foul. Like, for real. I'm gonna just be honest, you foul for that. And it makes me so sad that right now as we speak, there are men in relationships with women who really don't like women. Or they are not being truthful about their sexuality. And I feel like, yeah, you don't have to tell the world about your sexuality, but you have to tell your partner. Not all women like bisexual men. I'm one of those women. Okay, so make sure that you are honest with your partner. But a lot of men don't be honest. It's scary out here. Protect yourself. That is one of my biggest fears. Like, for real, protect yourself, women, because it's a lot of DL men. For real.
Okay, I have a theory on why all the hottest girls are single and nobody's married yet. I figured it out. It's because before, hot women were a rare commodity. Now everyone is just way too hot. It's easy for girls to get hot, right? And now it's like when you see a desirable, high value man, they have way too many options. And girls don't have options anymore. And it's so frustrating because it's like people would kind of date in their lane, if you know what I mean. Before there was like fillers and Botox and hair and cute outfits and spray tans and all that stuff. People would date in their lane. Now everyone's hot. And no, men can't do any type of like plastic surgery or height surgery or whatever. And with women working and men working equal pay, that's also a rare thing. So, ladies, we need to figure out a way to make men suck again. Sorry, they do suck. That's my point. They do suck. We just need to even out the ratio here. We're too hot. Men need to catch up to us. You know what I mean?
I know this is gonna ruffle some feathers, but I honestly think the real reason why men say that black women are problematic or why it's a lot of interracial dating going on, because most men, the average man, not all men, do prefer a emotionally low maintenance woman. And I think a lot of black women are emotionally high maintenance because the average black woman is strong. The average black woman does not put up with just anything. Like, you're not gonna treat her anyway. You're not gonna just disrespect her and think she's gonna be quiet about it or just settle for less. Like, especially how hard society has made it to be black in the world, especially in America. It's like you have no choice but to be resilient. So when it comes to a relationship and when it comes to a man, that can hurt the ego. If you're not a man who knows who you are or who is intentional or who can see the value in a woman who does not just feed your ego and tell you what you want to hear, but who will tell you things out of love and will hold you to a higher standard because you need to grow and she needs to grow, and she's not gonna fake like things are okay if they're not.
This whole thing about men nowadays wanting a soft girl life and to be chased really just blows my mind. Like, what? Why?
Do you guys just want to date each other? Maybe men should just date each other at this point.
Most girls, or at least my type, honestly, is like the opposite of that. Be obsessed with me, act insane, send me flowers, bring me coffee to work, ask to hang out with me all the time, tell me how much you like me and how amazing I am. Otherwise, goodbye. If in my head I'm like, my future husband would not act like this, then it's just, you're not the one.
Every time I post a video about, how a man should be taking care of his woman, spoiling her, whatever, there's always men in the comments, and it honestly makes me laugh. They say, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. I think that is, hilarious. That's honestly the problem. Men like that, you have to stay away from. Honestly, the problem. Because, what do you mean? You need to do your part. Make your woman feel good. Treat her good. Spoil her. And in return, you get 10 times more when you do that. You get 10 times more. But the problem is that men don't even want to try anymore. They don't even want to bother. They're stingy. They're gross. They're selfish. And yeah, they're wondering. They're wondering why.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop asking women for their number if you're not going to pursue them. Stop asking women for their number if you're not going to pursue them. Pursuing them does not mean sending a good morning text 2 days in a row and thinking you did something. Sir, I need someone to help me understand. Do y'all not know the definition of pursuing a woman? I know it's 2024 and a lot of y'all want us to chase you. I don't know if y'all heard, we're not chasing y'all. That's not happening. No. If you ask a woman for her number, pursue her, text her, call her, check in on her. How was your day? What did you eat today? Send her $5 for coffee. It's very simple. It's very simple to be a man and to pursue a woman correctly.
You want to know how to make a woman happy? You want to know how to make a woman happy? Do the bare minimum consistently. Bet you can't. Bet you fucking can't. Because 9 times out of 10, men can't do that consistently. Exactly why most of you fail. You can do it for a week. You can do it for 7 days. And then you get bored. And then you get too comfortable and stop doing it. Women aren't complicated. Jim Bomb Jr. just wants to act single after he gets comfortable in something for a fucking week. Jenny's not crazy. You're just inconsistent, which makes her go a little cray-cray. Not crazy, cray-cray. Because she's sick and tired of your inconsistency. Here's the part people hate. Men will quite literally do a 180 for a woman that he actually gives a shit about. He will be consistent. He will buy the flowers. He will do the things. He will answer the texts right away. He will do it all for the girl he gives a shit about. So stop trying to figure a woman out and just don't waste people's time that you don't give a shit about. And start just doing the bare minimum consistently for the woman that you do.
I'm sorry to all the feminists for what I'm about to say, but I unfortunately do want a man to boss me around. I want a man to tell me what to do. I want a man to tell me to shut up and stay put. Listen, I have more masculine energy than half these men out here nowadays. Okay, I boss people around all day. The last thing I want to do is lead in a relationship. No, thank you. No, thank you. And listen, girls, the way you know if a man is really a masculine at his core is the way you receive his energy. You can't fake energy. If a man gives you an order and you immediately reject it with like, who the hell do you think you are? You probably have more masculine energy than he does. He's just being toxic. But when a man is really leading and he's a real masculine man, you'll feel protected. You'll want to be led and you'll feel like a little girl. You'll be like, yes, daddy. You'll accept it. So you can't fake this, okay? Don't try to fake it. But yeah, unfortunately, I do need to be told to shut up.